The winds howled across the vast Mongolian steppe the night a boy was born, a boy destined to carve his name into history with blood and fire. His name was Temüjin, but the world would remember him as Genghis Khan, the man who forged the largest empire the world had ever seen. But his journey was not one of privilege. It was one of sheer survival. Temüjin's story begins in suffering. His father, a chieftain of the Borjigin clan, was poisoned by rival Tartars when Temüjin was just a child. With his family cast out and left to fend for themselves in the brutal Mongolian wilderness, death seemed inevitable. But Temüjin refused to die. He learned the ways of the wild, hunting, fighting, enduring pain beyond imagination. He understood that in this ruthless world, alliances meant survival. And so, he began his rise. With his marriage to Bort, he secured his first alliance. With his childhood friend Jamuka, he forged a brotherhood of warriors. But in the brutal game of power, friendships turned to rivalries. Betrayal struck. Battles raged. Captured and enslaved, Temüjin was beaten, chained, and humiliated. But every fall only fueled his fire. Through cunning and unbreakable will, he escaped and returned stronger. He gathered warriors from every corner of the steppe, not through blood ties, but through loyalty, promising them something greater, a new Mongol order. And then he waged war. One by one, rival clans fell before him. The Merkits, the Tartars, the Naimans, the Mongol steppes, once fractured, were now united under one banner. In 1206, in a great Kurultai, Temüjin was crowned Genghis Khan, the universal ruler. But his vision extended beyond Mongolia. He was not content with uniting the steppe. He would take the world. With an army unmatched in speed and discipline, Genghis Khan unleashed terror upon his enemies. His warriors moved like ghosts across the land, striking with deadly precision. China fell to his might. The mighty Khwarezmian Empire, which dared to defy him, was reduced to dust. Cities that stood for centuries were erased from the map. His empire stretched from the Pacific Ocean to the heart of Europe. But conquest was only part of his legacy. He built trade routes, established laws, and forged connections between civilizations. The Mongol Empire was not just vast, it was unstoppable. Yet, even the greatest conqueror is still a man. In 1227, while leading yet another campaign, Genghis Khan fell, some say to an enemy's arrow, others to illness. His death was shrouded in mystery, his burial place forever lost to time. But his vision did not die with him. His sons and grandsons carried his empire forward, shaping the world for generations. Genghis Khan was more than a conqueror. He was a force of nature, a man who defied fate and reshaped history. His empire, his laws, and his influence echoed through time, forever altering the course of civilization. And so, his legend lives on. This is Legends of Valor, where history's greatest warriors rise again. Stay tuned for more epic tales of power, honor, and the men who refuse to be forgotten.